Me and my boyfriend are travelling through India. We're currently in Kerala down the south. That's why it's a bit noisy. We're right by the sea. But I want to share some of the best things we've done so far in Fort Kochi. Number one is the Jain temple. This is free to enter and walk around. However, the best part for me is that for 100 rupees, which is less than £1, you get a ticket to watch this man feed the pigeons. It's way more interesting than it sounds. He has this whole routine with the pigeons where he rings the bell, they all start to fly around the top of the temple. He then scatters the food and he shouts something, they all come to fly down, and then they sit on his hands while he recites some prayers. It's honestly amazing to see, really interesting, and you also get a chance to feed the pigeons yourself, like in this video. So I would definitely recommend doing that whilst you're in Kerala, paying the 100 rupees to feed the pigeons. 2 is the Doby public laundry. The Vannan community have been doing laundry here since the colonial period. It's really interesting to see how they hand wash all of their laundry and the tools they use for ironing. The irons they use are made of heavy metal. They open up and use burnt coconut shells inside to produce the heat. I had a go at using it and it was really heavy, but this lady uses it all day and like it's nothing. Three is the Chinese fishing nets. These fishing nets are seen all along the coast in Kochi. It takes at least 4 men to operate them and they're usually used in the morning or the evening. So if you want to see them in action, I'd recommend taking a morning walk along the beach so you can see them being used. 4 is the Alleppey backwaters. My favourite activity I've done so far has been travelling to Alleppey and doing a backwater cruise. Although technically not in Kochi, you can get there for a day trip. A taxi only takes around an hour and a half, or you can get the train for only 35 rupees. A shikara ride costs around £6 an hour and it'll take you all through the backwaters where you're surrounded by palm trees and different types of birds. It's so serene. There's also a chance to see dolphins in the backwaters, although I didn't see any on this trip. But our shikara captain was so lovely. He took us into his house for some tea and showed us all his family photo albums. It was just a great experience. I would definitely recommend that you don't miss this when you come to Kochi. Those were some of my favourite things to do in Kochi. I hope this was helpful if you're planning a trip to Kerala and you're not sure what to do there. Thanks for watching and stay tuned if you want to see more videos about my travels around India.